The year is 2001, and for some, wrestling is at its peak. Vince McMahon of the WWF was about to write the climax to the Attitude Era. At that year's WrestleMania, Stone Cold Steve Austin would fight The Rock for one final time. Now, his main competitor, Eric Bischoff and Ted Turner's WCW, was in the opposite scenario. As the WWF was about to peak, WCW had vultures closing in on what once was a prosperous promotion. With top stars about to leave and money running dry, it was clear that the WWF had won the Monday Night Wars. However, what if, in an alternate history situation, not only was WCW about to go out of business, but the WWF was about to go out of business too? What if a scandal, a lawsuit, or some set of unseen circumstances tanked the WWF, and WWE and WCW were both out of business? How would the wrestling world react? Where would the top stars go? What would be the immediate and long-term circumstances and reactions of such a wrestling catastrophe? Now I wonder, would a promotion like Ring of Honor, TNA, or AEW take the lead and lead wrestling into the future? Or would American wrestling as a whole kind of dissipated with Japan taking over? There's only one way to find out. Today we are going to be simulating the first 5 years and the fallout of what if the WWF and WCW both went out of business in 2001. Firstly, let's take a look at the wrestling world in 2001. Here in the WWF, we have a prime roster. Might be peak popularity, and you have champions like Kurt Angle, The Rock, Triple H, all in their prime. You have Christian and Edge. You have the Hardy Boys. You have the Dudley Boys. You have your Cruiserweight division doing all right, Dean Malenko. And you got guys like Chris Benoit still there too. Shawn Michaels probably gonna, coming back pretty soon? Coming back, inevitably. You have a lot of really big talents here. This is when Jericho was really hot too. I think Jericho fought Regal at this year's WrestleMania, but the big stars of the WWF are the Big Show, which obviously he could get over anywhere. Japan and the Big Show were kind of meant to be. Chris Benoit, Pegasus Kid, he probably would go back to Japan too. Jericho could go to Mexico. But then you got guys like Kane. You got guys like Kurt Angle, Steve Austin, The Rock, Triple H, who kind of rely on their entertainment ability. The Undertaker, he is a good worker, but and he is so iconic that he could kind of be anywhere. But the WWF roster was really good. You had a young Eddie Guerrero kind of before he won the world title on the rise. I think you had JBL there too. What was his name? It was it Bradshaw? Yeah, Bradshaw's there. You got JBL kicking around, and all of these guys are really good. Funaki, Gangrel. From the top card to the bottom card, everybody has a place. Everybody has something going on, and this is when the WWF was just really, really good. Everything was in full swing. About to start the Ruthless Aggression era. Vince was great. Stephanie had that work done, so she was great. Sergeant Slaughter was there. He fought in the Gimmick Battle Royal, I think. That was a really good WrestleMania, the 2001 WrestleMania. Now, on the other hand, in WCW, you have terrible backstage, right? And you got guys that are American-made. You got Ric Flair. You got the Steiners. When the Steiners did go to Japan, but you got guys like Sting, Sid Vicious, Kevin Nash, Goldberg, Diamond Dallas Page, Booker T, and Dustin Rhodes, which would become Goldust. And you got Rey Mysterio, you got the Road Warriors, which I guess they could go to Japan. Shane Douglas, all the ECW guys, where are they gonna go? Could ECW maybe become like the big unit here? That's gonna be something interesting to watch out for too, because they are completely out of money. But with a big opportunity like getting all of those former WWF and WWE stars, WCW stars, they could be something really big. But Japan, you got classic NJPW here, and you got Ricky Cho. You have a good NJPW roster here. I think New Japan really peaked in like the 2010s when you had the Okada, Tanahashi stuff, and the obviously the series between Omega and Okada. That was amazing. All Japan is still kicking ass at this point. They're not a clear number 2 yet. There's still room for them to overtake New Japan. I mean, Kawada is going to be brilliant for until he stops wrestling. Obviously, you have the Kejimoto, who's a little bit older now there, in 2001, but you still have a great roster. So, without further ado, I say it's time that we put these companies out of business and see what happens. The wrestling world has lost WWF and WCW. Now, early contender, ECW. Let's think about this right now. ECW goes out of business. AJW went out. FMW went out. That sucks that FMW went out. Oh, jeez. But ECW goes out of business in 2001. Why did this happen when they have all the talent in the world to come in and save their fucking company? Think about it. You have all these big stars. You got The Rock, Steve Austin, Triple H, Bill Goldberg, Hogan. These people were on multi-million-dollar contracts. ECW does not have multi-million dollars. They're multi-million dollars in debt. They were never going to be able to afford any of those top stars. So by the time January's event hit, and you still had Danny Doring open up the show, people were probably like, oh, okay, let's, Psycho Circus was that insane clown posse. Let's see what happens next. And then it's just, all right, Mikey Whipwreck, and you got Roadkill, and then you realize, all right, these WWF and WCW guys are just never coming in, and they just didn't. They ran with the limited roster that they could afford, probably just guys that were on contracts that didn't expire yet. You had Anarchy Rules. You had November to Remember. RVD beat Rhino. You had Tajiri and Sandman beat Roadkill. Super Crazy. Danny Doring still on there. Yeah, the last ECW show ever. ECW Massacre on 34th Street. And in the end, you had everybody keep their title. I don't even know who Scotty Riggs. Rhino beat Scotty Riggs. Tajiri, Sandman, Spike, Tommy Dreamer. You had all the main guys on. You're missing Sabu and Shane Douglas, but Mikey Whipwreck, RVD, just incredible. No Mike Awesome either, which is sad. But ECW went out of business. So that leaves the big question. Who is the best wrestler of the year? Of course, Japan's going to dominate. Misawa. I mean, this guy's an absolute legend. Obviously, he's going to have amazing matches, 91 overall. But, as you can see, 39 years old, probably on the skill decline already. Yeah, so that's going to become more rapid in the next couple of years. So you are going to probably see Noah and New Japan maybe fall off a little bit. Noah wins Company of the Year. Impressive. I mean, maybe if they could get that WWF and WCW talent over, it would help. Oh, look, Hideo Itami. There's Kenta Kobashi. But it's just really hard for me to see Noah expanding into America. M-Pro did really good this year. They didn't get anybody from WCW or WWF. So you might be wondering, where did all of these guys go? So let's take a look about where the top stars went. Triple H, and a little bit, I'm going to call this group like the Vince McMahon loyalists. Triple H just isn't going to wrestle. The Undertaker just isn't going to wrestle. These guys are just not going to be wrestling right now. But I will say, guys like The Rock were just so furious or passionate about the business or something that he just had a couple one-off matches for none other than fucking WXW. The Rock went on a WXW tour, fought fucking Chris Jericho in it, which is insane. Fought not Rob Van Dam, but was that a woman? What the fuck? Okay, The Rock is having fucking indie bingo hall triple threat matches with Jericho and some what the fuck? Who's Bernard Van Dam? Alright. Oh no. Oh, that's a guy. Oh, alright. Anyway. Speaking of Chris Jericho, what the fuck is he up to? Oh, there you go. Benoit in All Japan. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. He's back in All Japan. Strong Style, Pure Risu. I mean, maybe with the Strong Style, not taking those fucking headshots with the chairs and the fucking clotheslines to the back of the neck from Triple H, maybe he'll be okay there. But look, you're giving him the world's strongest tag title by himself. That's pretty cool. Winning the world's strongest tag title by himself in a singles match against Tenryu. I mean, that's cool, I guess. I mean, he's fighting Jushin Thunder Liger. I mean, obviously Benoit in Japan is going to be sick. Mr. Perfect? Alright, well, all Japan is having a fucking ball. Let's look at their roster right now. Who did they sign from WWF? We got, oh my god, Benoit, Kawada, fucking William Regal, Dean Malenko. I don't know. AJPW is pretty stacked. Pretty fucking stacked. Sabu is still there. That is pretty crazy. Having Malenko and William Regal in 2001 to 2002, along with Benoit, just the AJPW roster, that's going to be some really... They got Too Cold. I think Too Cold was already there. But Hayabusa was... Yeah, dude, this is a sick roster. Let's take a look at New Japan. They have to have some crazy people signing to compete with that. And they just don't. They're just not trying. They're just not trying. Okay. Don Fry's still there. That's cool. I don't want to look at Toba. But, I mean, I guess they're just like, we're good on the Americans. We're just going to stick with Super J and Ricky Chosu and, you know, call it a fucking day. Fucking Super J. Okay, but as you can see, like, a lot of the big stars just didn't really sign anywhere. Goldberg, not going anywhere. You could fuck Hulk Hogan before. Oh my god, what? He's going to WWA? Hulk Hogan found work? Oh my god, WWA? Is that World Wrestling Australia? Funny, JT Rock. He did some weird stuff like that. He had the Hulk Hogan tour. He's teaming up with Booker T. Alright. Well, maybe he could use the footage of him teaming up with Booker T in his later life to help out his situation a little bit. What the fuck? World Wrestling All-Stars got fucking Hulk Hogan. Booker T. Oh, okay. Scott Steiner's in WWA is going to take over the fucking world. Oh my god. Nathan Jones is their fucking mid-card champ, but Scott Steiner as world champ against Buff Bagwell, Raven, Booker T. So World Wrestling All-Stars taking a lot of the WCW guys. Bob Holly's there. You have Rikishi, Buff, Kane is working as Glenn Jacobs. Oh god, I hope he's putting the mask on. I hope he's not working like that. Jesus Christ. Nydia? You got Nydia there. Alright, World Wrestling All-Stars is absolutely kicking ass right now. Let's see where a good old 316 ended up, if he ended up anywhere. ECCW. Really? He fought he had 2 matches. Why would he... What? Why would he be doing this? He's just teaming up to... I mean, I guess he might just be getting paid a lot. Oh my god, Nigel McGuinness versus fucking Steve Austin. That's pretty cool. Perry Saturn and Claudia Castagnoli. I don't know, that would be a sick match. Perry Saturn and Claudia Castagnoli. That would have been pretty cool. ECCW. So this is the European Wrestling Promotion, right? No. Where would it be? Am I crazy or I don't see Steve Austin on the roster. ECCW. Oh, he left. Okay, he's in ECCW. He left EWP. So he's in Extreme Canadian Championship Wrestling. Steve Austin, Christian Cage, along with the likes of Disco Fury and Moondog Manson. That is a dream roster. What is he even gonna do? Jim Cornette's there. Dude, what is he even gonna do in ECCW? Why would he be going here? Why not go to like Japan? Jersey All Pro pick anybody up? No. Oh my god. Is that the real Marty Jannetty? Okay. Alright, I guess. What's Triple A doing? You got anybody? Triple A not even trying. Okay, maybe CMML will have somebody. Battle Arts. We'll go through the rosters real quick. But Andrew Tess Martin, gonna be the face of the CWF. NWA might have a comeback now. That's really interesting. Combat Sports Federation. You got the Pig, Snoop Double PIG, Andy Hogg, Combat Zone Wrestling, super crazy into Jiri. Oh, that's so sick. CMLL. So where the hell's Ray? Where's Rey Mysterio and Hoovy? Are they just not doing anything? Why? Oh, there's Juventude. Why's Hoovy not got a picture? We'll put a picture on Juventude. But IWRG, XPW, okay. Either way, we're going to look through the rest of the rosters real quick before we advance to the next year. IWA Mid-South was in its prime right here. You got Chris Hero, Colt Cabana, CM Punk. Let's see if they add, like, somebody crazy. IWA Puerto Rico. Oh, there you go. NWA New Jersey got Gilbert, 9/11, the Dudley Boys, and Tommy Dreamer. Noah got nobody. Chavo and Toriyama. Oh, look. Chavo joined this promotion. That'll be good. Turnbuckle Championship Wrestling. Oh my god, that's Dusty's promotion? Okay, this is something to watch out for, because obviously Dustin Rhodes is going to be the top star of that. Barry Windham, the Windham brothers are there, or cousins. New Jack is there. Okay, Dusty Rhodes having his own promotion. I mean, you guys saw how good he was with NXT. Could TCW be taken over for America? Ultimate Pro Wrestling, WXW is awesome. World Wrestling All-Stars. Oh my god. Nothing in WWC. Extreme Pro Wrestling got JBL, Sean Stasiak. Is New Jack just working everywhere? What the fuck? Okay. Jimmy Yang, Juventud Guerrera, Sean Stasiak, JBL, Brother Devon. Just Brother Devon. Okay, alright. Okay, well, let's go on to the next year and see how the world of wrestling bounces. We are now in 2003 and the wrestling world has perpetually changed. Once again, there's my cat. The number one wrestler in the world is Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now, how is that? Where does he work? None other. Well, we're going to get to that. It says unemployed. So, Company of the Year, Pro Wrestling Noah, once again. Now, Pro Wrestling Noah, Kenta Kobashi, you just see the usual suspects over here. Nothing too crazy. Just two Kentas and Misawa tearing it down, and Tenryu is there as well. Tenzan and Kojima, sure. Match of the Year, Misawa, Kenta Kobashi. I mean, yeah, that sounds about right. Young Wrestler of the Year, yeah, Kenta again. Fujinami, whatever. Here we go. The big story of this save, what we're about to get to, and a bunch of more companies shut down, is World Wrestling All-Stars, because they have signed a litany of just amazing talent throughout their tours. You see Rikishi's over there. I don't know what he's up to. Booker T is now the champion in 2002. Booker T is getting that big push, but on previous tours, they had the likes of The Rock. They had the likes of Kurt Angle, Steve Austin, and a bunch of other super big stars, and they just kind of kept going. They just had a bunch of steam. They kept it all going. Australia might be the new America when it comes to pro wrestling. 65 in Eastern Australia. If they start getting a TV deal, it is over. It is over. WWE is going to become dominant. Now, let's check in on our Turnbuckle Championship Wrestling. Dusty Rhodes failed to adapt, and now his company is in a big amount of debt. No TV shows on the air, barely running any events. I mean, you got the whole world as your oyster here. You can't even sign one guy. That's just so stupid. Over here, we go to AJPW, and Mr. Perfect beat Tenryu to become the Triple Crown champ, and there's Jinsei Shizaki. What was his name in WWF? It was Hakushi. Hakushi was pretty cool in WWF, actually. But they're of course tearing it down. They're always going to be really good. Kawada's always going to be crazy. The Orange Crush is awesome. Nothing going. I mean, I doubt this is gonna take off anytime soon. Triple A, nothing on Triple A. Triple A, nothing really going on. Athletic Club Wrestling, nothing going on. Nothing going on in Big Japan. You know, Andrew Test Martin. Obviously the Canadians are having the time of their life with Bobby Roode, Lance Storm, Test, fucking Kenny Omega, and Scott D'Amore. And Chris Sabin. So, and Test is having the time of his life. He's got to be. Oh, was he in a different one? Yeah, he was in CWF, and now he's in BCW. So he's going around all the Canadian promotions, just having fun. British Championship Wrestling got nothing, but Chikara's here, okay? They got Bob Orton Jr. They got some of the Chikara guys, all right? You got Mike Quackenbush, okay? But then you got fucking Chris Kanyon and Rob Van Dam and Stevie Richards as a top stars of early Chikara. I could not imagine how awesome this is. I mean, it's gotta be sick. It's gotta be sick. Tony Mamaluke in Chikara has to be so fun. Why is he winning the Young Lions Cup? Isn't he? Oh, he's only 25? Oh, okay. Anyway, yeah, that is amazing. Chikara is amazing. CMLL, no, they got Hoovy, but other than that, nothing good on. DDT, I mean, Ishii is cool. Nothing else crazy. None of the guys. EWA, also nothing going on. This isn't gonna have anything going on. Neither's that. Neither's Gaia. German Wrestling Federation. You know, nothing going on too crazy in Europe. But we are going to get to Major League Wrestling. Now, the first incarnation of Major League Wrestling was not super successful, not as good as the current one is going on, but, you know, this initial Major League Wrestling has a lot more to pick from. They got Road Dogg Jesse James in the upper mid-card. I mean, they got Brian Lee. They got Don Callis. James Storm over here honing his craft. And then you got fucking Mabel. You got fucking Mabel, and he's a man on a mission. So he's full on doing the Mabel gimmick in MLW. You got Matt Hardy, no Jeff. I mean, I don't know why. But, I mean, you got Monty Brown, Rhino. Rhino's got to be in a shit ton of promotions, huh? No, he's in Ring of Honor. Oh, my God. Yeah, a bunch of shit just opened up. So MLW, Ring of Honor, TNA, one of them is going to become, like, the big league. I could see Rhino as an MLW champion. That would have been cool. New Japan, not really adapting. Not really. I mean, they're still great, obviously. Like, they have a great roster, you know, but we're not adapting here. We're not really taking advantage of all the spoils of WWF and WCW. NWA New Jersey, I mean, yeah, Discount ECW still running strong. NWA Hammerlock, you got Finn Balor developing there. Here we go. Welcome to TNA, total nonstop action. No TV deal in this one, but holy shit. Let's take a look at the TNA roster. We got Billy Kidman. You got Carlito. Chris Hero in TNA would have been cool. You got fucking Goldust. You got the Goldust in TNA. Alright, Ernest the Cat Miller. You get Jamie Noble as the X Division champion. Of course, they got Jeff Jarrett. You know, Ken Shamrock is a really cool pick for the first TNA champion. Rey fucking Mysterio. Okay? Rey Mysterio in TNA. The promotion, if they could lock down Rey Mysterio to a written deal for like 5 years, NWA, TNA, whatever it's going to be, this is going to be the top promotion in the world. Because Rey Mysterio was just fucking busted at this point. Not super injured. Only 28 years old. Hasn't got the world title yet. I mean, he would probably win kind of like the new war going on for the top spot in wrestling. Roderick Strong developing. Fucking Scott Hall over there. Shit. Oh my god, no. No, 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 no. No, no way. Oh my god. Insane Clown Posse. I take it back. Insane Clown Posse is the fucking tag team champs of TNA. Oh my god. Big Show probably doing pretty good stuff there as well. That is incredible. That is incredible that he's that fucking. Oh my god, why? They're only a couple shows in. So this is a young TNA. You got Shamrock as the champ. And you got Jamie Noble as the exhibition champ. And Osaka Pro, probably not gonna. I mean, there's nobody for them to get. Propane Wrestling, Kip James. I mean, Danny Havoc is always cool. Pro Wrestling Iron. Okay, wow, this is a fucking American Pure Risu company if I've ever seen one. JBL, Shamrock, Perry Saturn, Stasiak, and then fucking Kazarian and Super Dragon. That is pretty fucking cool. That is pretty fucking cool, I'm not gonna lie. And Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy is the champ of an American Puro promotion. Oh, that is pretty sick. That is pretty sick. I can't lie. Gorefest, that's a stupid name. Shamrock JBL would probably be a banger, dude. Perry Saturn would be pretty cool as well. What's Noah looking like? I mean, still good. Pro Wrestling Unplugged. What? Why would Kevin Nash working for Pro Wrestling Unplugged? He's doing the job to Trent Acid. Oh my god. Alright, you got Kevin Nash doing the JOB to fucking Trent Acid. Is this what we're doing for Wrestling Unplugged? I mean, I don't know how that one became a thing. Oh, Samoa Joe in 0-1, that's going to be pretty cool. And he's got some TNA belts. Samoa Joe's going to be a big deal. Sakuraba's in there too. That's pretty funny. What's Ring of Honor looking like? Ring of Honor. Oh my god, Ring of Honor looks so good too. You got Amazing Red. You got some guys that would be in Ring of Honor. You got your CM Punk. Who the fuck's Dave Mysterio? Am I crazy right now? I don't know who Dave Mysterio is. But then you got Edge. Edge in Ring of Honor could develop into like the top star. Like that could be huge. Like a young Edge in Ring of Honor with like feuding with CM Punk and shit. Matt Hardy, Rhino, not Rob Conway, just Incredible, Jay Lethal, like a lot of young guys. Some people don't really become anything, but still, Ring of Honor's got a crazy good starting roster. I don't know why Mark Jannetty is in all these fucking European promotions or English promotions. I don't understand, but okay. And I don't understand why Trent Acid is. Whatever. Stampede's got Christian Cage, Davey Boy Smith. Is that the son or the dad? Oh, yeah, he's still alive here. That's pretty cool. Stampede coming back. Bruce Hart has to be so happy to get Davey Boy back, man. That would probably make his life. WXW still looks good. WAW. World Wrestling All-Stars, of course. I mean, here's the thing. So we do have to keep an eye on Ring of Honor and on TNA. All Japan is still doing amazing. Oh, yeah! Okay. I forgot to tell. And they got Jerry Lynn now. That's amazing. Fucking Curry, man. Fucking Curry, man, is main eventing All Japan in 2002 as like an enormous star. 64 pop in Japan. So Christopher Daniels is going to be like, I don't even know. Does he have his own faction? There's I don't know if it does that. Hold on. Where do I see stables? Teams. Maybe I can't see the stables. That would suck. That would suck if I can't see the stables. Well, either way, it would be cool to learn like what Curry Man's, what kind of stable he would lead. Mike Rotundo, IRS in All Japan with fucking Mr. Perfect and Curryman and Regal and All Japan is gonna be pretty fucking good. And you know they just need to spill over into America and take advantage of their American stars. But seeing how Chikara develops is gonna be fun. But I really think it's between Major League Wrestling, Ring of Honor, TNA, which is still NWA TNA, and of course, I mean, apparently this fucking Australian promotion that's getting Hulk Hogan and they got AJ Styles now too. Okay, as an enhance, as a fucking jobber. So They got instead of AJ Styles coming along with the original TNA, he's fucking jobbing to Val Venus on curtain jerkers for some Booker T led promotion. All right, well, I would say wrestling is looking pretty fucking crazy. I do wonder if this world is gonna end up making better wrestling than the real world. Let's see. Let's go to the next year and see if we have a front runner for what promotion is going to replace WWF, or maybe there's going to be two and there's going to be a new Monday Night War eventually. Let's see. 2004, here we go. Okay, we are in 2004, and guys, the wrestling world has dramatically changed. 3 years about after the fall of the WWF and WCW, and the wrestling world is starting to react. Because, of course, Orange Crush Kenta Kobashi wins Wrestler of the Year. I mean, this is prime Kenta Kobashi. He's having all those fucking crazy matches in Noah. You know, he's probably having, wow, Noah 100 rated matches is kind of crazy. Jun Akiyama, Misawa. I mean, they haven't really brought, Noah hasn't really brought over any of the WWF guys, but Japan is doing an American expansion. It's just not what you think. And we're going to go through the American companies first before showing you that. So, unfortunately, we had a bunch of closures. You know, Turnbuckle went down, DDT went down, CZW went down early. Very sad, but PWG's opened up now, so the indie scene is absolutely kicking ass. Chikara is still doing good. Chikara has Chris Kanyon, Loki, the Gladiator, fucking Mike Awesome. That's so cool, dude. That's so amazing. That is so amazing. Who's Chikara? Oh, Danny Doring and Icarus. I mean, all right, that's Chikara-ish. Is Chikara running out of money? Yes, that's unfortunate. CMLL, obviously, just all these places are doing whatever. There's Latin Lover, so he's there. Anyway, Vampiro's there. We have Major League Wrestling doing really, really good because they have just absolutely banked on Rhino, you know, becoming like a really big kind of star there. So his pop, that doesn't even look like it's been affected. Maybe he just hasn't had a lot of change this year. But MLW, a little bit, okay, they got Roadkill, Rock Romero, Shane Helm, so they have some good stars. I was saying that they did really good. I didn't mean that. They're actually doing pretty shit now. They have Mabel as their secondary champion, and then they took the title off of, they went from Rhino as the face of the company, then Mark Marrow, and now Monty Brown, and guys, Monty Brown is not very good right now, so it's just, I don't know about MLW, I don't know, they haven't got a TV deal, running out of money, MLW is not looking great, NJPW, of course, doing great, I mean, they're just doing what they're doing, and, you know, NWA New Jersey, still looking like a little bit of ECW there, which is cool. They got the powers now. Okay. Well, that's a bit of a spoiler. NWA is coming back, so that's kind of the point. The NWA is starting to take over again. NWA TNA was doing really good, but their champion, the first ever champion, which is Ken Shamrock, left them. You see Sonny Siaki, Sean O'Hare, Billy Kidman, Matt Sydal. You still got. Why are they so high up on the roster? How much pop? Oh my god, dude. Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope are gonna be like Hall of Famers maybe in TNA. Scott Hall is the new TNA World Heavyweight Champion, and I gotta be honest, dude. Scott Hall in 2003, when he's all like alcoholic and like fucked up and shit, having crazy ass matches with Rey Mysterio and Billy Kidman. I mean, TNA might just be like the most batshit promotion right now. Chris Hero is an excellent choice for X Division champion around this time, 2004. Ernest Miller, the Cat, and Matt Sydal. That's cool. Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, Jimmy Yang, Frankie Kazarian, Super Dragon, T.J. Perkins, Jack Evans. They really have like a really PWG-ish roster. Like nothing really is too crazy, except then you see fucking Dusty Rhodes is working there as the commentator. Hey baby, we're gonna watch some Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, baby. Like that's so fucking funny to me that Dusty's there. Oh, what was that promotion that it was Ring of Honor. So Ring of Honor is doing really good. Ring of Honor is doing great. Jay Lethal is a great pure champion. He's putting on good like matches, Matt Classic, but the world champion. I want to show you this. 2004, they fucking pulled the trigger on CM Punk. Just Incredible had a crazy reign, but CM Punk beat him, and holy shit, they actually did CM Punk versus Edge. CM Punk Rhino. I mean, Amazing Red has been tag champ for like over 2 fucking years. That's a little strange to me, but whatever. Azrael and Amazing Red as forever Ring of Honor champions, so they're getting over. But Toriel Mexico here. But you might be thinking that what I wanted to talk about was World Wrestling All Stars, and I mean, yeah, they did have a fucking crazy year. I think they had Triple H, right? You had Chris Jericho, Scott Steiner. I mean, put it on some insane fucking matches. Almost sure that they had Triple H, correct? I think they had him on a tour, yeah. So they had Triple H on a tour. Triple H fought AJ Styles. I mean, that's incredible. Triple H Rikishi. Booker T's, of course, is like the main guy over there. He was teaming up with Scott Steiner. Maybe they did a little bit of a feud. Raven, Triple H. Kane, Triple H. Awesome stuff. Triple H, I mean, what is he going to do now? So you see this right here. He was on a tour with 0-1 a while ago. Triple H was 0-1 champion. Okay? And I don't know how we missed this. But we go to 0-1, and they have absolutely fucking taken over the wrestling world. They've taken over. Steve Austin as the main star of 0-1. 0-1 World Heavyweight Champion Steve Austin. Eddie Guerrero, Ken Shamrock, Sakuraba, Shinya Hashimoto, probably beating the shit out of these guys. RVD is now signed exclusively. Chris Candido, Samoa Joe. I mean, and Samoa Joe's stats are crazy good right now. They have a very good chance of absolutely taking over the wrestling world. I mean, what a fucking crazy ass like promotion this is. You had Yoshiaki Yatsu. You had old ass Fujiwara lose to Triple H. And then things have just not got like more normal since then. Triple H Fujiwara. Masato Tanaka, Shinya Hashimoto, and then you put it on Sakuraba. You put it on Jericho. The belt keeps getting vacant. So who comes in to save the promotion? I don't know how his body is lasting in 0-1. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. This is 2004. 0-1 touring Steve Austin. And he's just full out like NWAing it too. So that's just absolutely batshit to me. But this is how the wrestling world has really developed. You got Ring of Honor doing really good. MLW's falling off, but it's going to be coming down to Ring of Honor to probably pull it in for America because 0-1 and the NWA are like absolutely taking over. TNA 0-1 by themselves are really good. NWA New Jersey acting as like the little bit of ECW there with Shane Douglas and the Dudley Boys. They are probably very. Brother Devon got to have a singles world title. They are probably really happy with the way that this is going. NWA has, they just had to fill that void, and they are doing it. What is going to be happening in the next year? I don't know. Maybe. Oh my God, Orlando Jordan is coming into action here. So maybe he'll be the next star. Wasn't he in TNA? I mean, if I was TNA, I probably wouldn't hire Orlando Jordan. Was he the one with the milk? I think he was the one with the milk. I would probably stick to fucking Rey Mysterio, but, who knows what is going to happen. 0-1 now homing in on taking over the wrestling world. Who is going to stop them? Will they get an American TV deal? Let's see next year. The year is 2005 and everything has changed in pro wrestling. Now, Wrestler of the Year, Mitsuhara Old Ass Misawa is Wrestler of the Year, having some absolute bangers with Kensuke Sasaki. I think that won Match of the Year as well. Yeah, so he had Match of the Year. Oh, he didn't get that in his accolades? Alright, whatever. But, yeah, he had Match of the Year with Sasaki. Company of the Year. Pro Wrestling Noah has changed the entire wrestling world forever. They have decided, 0-1, we don't like what you're doing. We are going to overtake and become the number one company in the entire world. That's right. How did old ass Misawa, the owner, the booker, and the figurehead do this? He decided to expand to America like a motherfucker. Now you see Lance Storm, then you see Kenta Kobashi, which is, so he left, and was he already in Noah? I don't remember. I think he was in Noah. Yeah, he didn't leave. Anyway, Dr. Wagner Jr. ridden to Noah. Great, Triple H in Noah. I mean, absolutely tearing it down. Fighting The Rock. I mean, you can see The Rock went to Noah as well. The Rock versus Misawa. Fucking Undertaker. Fucking Mean Mark Callis. Fucking Undertaker is in Noah. Absolutely tearing it down in Noah right now. He wasn't 0-1. Undertaker is in Noah. Fighting the fucking Rock, who's the #1 star. Noah's so fucking over. 0-1. Still doing amazing. They have Steve fucking Austin as their figurehead now. They still have a similar roster. They got Scott Steiner now. Everything's looking really solid in Noah. Heavyweight champ fucking pulling the trigger on Eddie Guerrero after Steve Austin had 22 fucking title defenses. So you can imagine the crazy ass matches that you're getting here in 0-1. Probably even crazier than the ones that you're getting in Noah. There you go, Austin Guerrero, Triple H, Lance Storm being the best matches in 0-1, which is just absolutely crazy. Chikara went out of business. Triple Os got Rey Mysterio Jr., so he's gone from TNA. So he did get the World Heavyweight title, but then he was like, you know what? We're done. We just can't do it anymore. So he left with the belt, and he was even teaming up with Kidman. He was just like, I'm not doing this. I don't want to wrestle old ass Scott Hall. I'm done. I'm gonna go job to Conan. So there you go. He's jobbing to Conan now. CMLL, same thing as always. ECWA, not really too important. Guy Japan. Claudio Castagnoli and GWF. There you go. He's absolutely tearing Europe up. He has to have good stats now, right? He's developing. His in-ring stuff is okay. He's only 24. Rev Pro. That's not Rev Pro. Irish Whip Wrestling, ICW, Major League Wrestling, not out of business, which is good. So MLW is not out of business, but guys, they're not doing great. We went from Shane Helms to fucking Ice Train as secondary champion. International champion now is Road Dogg Jesse James. Look, I don't know how good that could possibly be. I mean, apparently he's having bangers with Canyon. Canyon should probably be the face of this promotion, right? I mean, he has to have like the best stats, yeah. Canyon should probably be like the face of MLW. I don't know why he's not. I think it's stupid to put Road Dogg over him. Rhino, Disco Inferno. Okay. Got Gangrel, Rocky Romero. Not a great roster. Michael Cole's over there too. Are they still in debt? Are they doing okay? They're in debt. I'm thinking they're going to go out of business pretty soon. I mean, they're not doing great. Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. What are we doing? Jimmy Yang. Same sort of deal over there. Nothing crazy. Are they making money is the important part. They are not really making money, but they're not in debt, which is good. Is Ring of Honor making money? This is important. Because Ring of Honor could be the big, like, WWF. They have limited finances. I don't know. They're making enough money. They're making enough money to not be out of business. 24 pop in the tri-state. I mean, they should just run more shows in the tri-state area. I don't know. Probably not gonna. I mean, we got to get our stuff together. There you go, Matt Classic. There you go, Matt Classic as the two-time Ring of Honor Pure Champion. Shannon Moore, Amazing Red, all probably having great. Speaking of Amazing Red, are they still? Oh my God, they're still tag team champions. So Amazing Red gonna be the best. It's only had 4 defenses. Okay, the best world tag team champion of Ring of Honor history. Just incredible without the picture. I don't know why, but. Just incredible. Ring of Honor champ once again. Beat CM Punk. I guess they're having a crazy feud. Still got Matt Hardy and Edge in there. Edge's stats have to be, like, he has to be pretty ready. I mean, honestly, like, Edge just might not have the trigger ever pulled on him. He just might not become, like, the Edge that we know because, you know, time is just going to run out eventually. So, we don't know what's going to happen with Ring of Honor. Noah now being like the #1 promotion in the world, absolutely whooping AJPW. I mean, AJPW though, let's not say that they're not doing good because Curry Man, of course, is amazing. But they got fucking William Regal, Chris Benoit. They got Kurt Angle now. And Kurt Angle in All Japan is a fucking, like, that's a dream. That is a dream come true. So he was in 0-1, left to go to All Japan. And he won the I don't know why the World's Strongest Tag Team title is a singles championship, but he won it. So, he did win the World's Strongest Tag Team title. Suwama versus Angle would be so cool. Chad Coiler, I mean, that's whatever. But Angle Regal, I mean, in a Puro setting would be pretty awesome. Now let's look at what we're probably waiting for, which is seeing how TNA is doing. NJPW still not, I mean, they got SEMA, but they're not really advancing to getting into that American talent. So let's look at NWA, TNA, see where we're at before we advance into our final year of the video. Big Show being champion, I mean, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Big Show would be my choice for TNA champion. I mean, the guy is still mobile. This is like the good years of the Big Show. You know, he's still young. He's not all fucked up. 69 stamina for a big man is pretty incredible. Probably not having too bad. I mean, only 4 matches. Well, they're not bad matches. I mean, he beat Matt Sydal for the vacant belt, so that's a little weird. X Division, Jamie Noble, Sonny Siaki. There you go, real TNA, and Matt Sydal still holding that belt. But they probably have money, so that's a big deterror from them going out of business. Now, the other thing I want to do is I want to check on the Ruthless Aggression guy. So, how is Randy Orton doing? Is that Ralphus with Jericho? Let me see, Randy Orton, what have you been up to? So you went on tour with 0-1, fought AJ Styles, CM Punk, Samoa Joe. That's pretty cool. He's getting his dues, I guess, in Japanese wrestling. He's kind of over. Nothing in America. So we got a lot of work for Randy Orton. Now let's look at Brock Lesnar. And Brock Lesnar, wow, the stats are pretty good. Popularity's pretty good. What have you been up to? You went on tour with WXW. Then kind of just are doing American Independence. That's sad. Brock Lesnar Mikey Whipwreck is crazy. Yeah, it looks like he wrestled on Lex Luger Night 2003 against fucking PCO, or what was his name? Pierre Carl Ouellet. Yeah, PCO. So Lesnar not really doing anything. Let's look at Dave Bautista. He is 35 years old now. His skills are not really going anywhere because nobody put any time into him. And he just has not been wrestling a single match. So Batista's probably not going to be anything ever, which is kind of sad. So without the WWF, looking for those big men during that time, you could really see a world where Batista and some other guys just never really get over at all. John Cena, what are we looking like for John Cena? Rico, oh my god, it's funny, Rico, he was an Iron for a little bit. Fought Jeff Hardy, that's cool. So Rico, John Cena not having a great time either. A lot of these Ruthless Aggression guys are absolutely out of business. But Shelton, Sheamus is there, that's cool. How about Shelton? What are we doing with Shelton? You were jobbing on the Independents. Oh my god. All these the guys that are like WWE loyalists, like Randy and John Cena, and I mean I wouldn't call Brock, but like Batista, they're not able to find work. So we might see like a really different world. You might see like cruiserweights kind of take over. You might see a really different main event scene whenever a big American promotion does develop. So let's go to 2006. See where we're at in the wrestling world. And just like that, we're 5 years in and 2006 is underway. Normalcy is starting to develop again in the wrestling world because The Rock, deciding to take a break from Hollywood, has single-handedly perhaps saved the business with his new mega promotion of Noah, the GHC heavyweight champion, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. A staggering 99 to 100 overall. This guy is so fucking over. Prime Rock, I mean, you get more Prime Rock if you send him to Japan, if you send him to Noah. The Rock is fighting Goldberg in Noah, The Undertaker, Jun Akiyama, Kenta Kobashi, Misawa. It seems like this world of wrestling has gone through some fucking dramatic changes, but not necessarily bad changes. A GHC heavyweight champion, The Rock. And Noah has to be winning again, yeah. I mean, 85 pop in Japan, my goodness, that is really difficult to do. Canada? Oh my god, did they get a TV deal in Canada? They got a fucking Canadian TV deal. Oh my god. Okay, Noah might take over. They're expanding into North America. Noah finally capturing dual markets. They have to be fucking rich. Oh my god. Noah's gonna be doing. Dude, Noah's gonna be making American wrestling fall back like 20 years. Because how are you gonna compete with that? Daniel Bryan, where are you at, D-Bry? What are you up to? Unemployed? Where were you? Oh my god. 0-1 in AJPW tours. Just killing it on the indies. So Daniel Bryan is becoming like a big star, but it kind of circulates around what you could do in Japan. Gilligan Gordon was the manager of the year. That's interesting. That's cool. We'll go into our companies now. 3CW, not doing anything. Oh my god, how many promotions have closed now? Jesus Christ. Everywhere. PWG's gone. Aw, PWG didn't last. What happened? Mikey Henderson, TJ Perkins, Excalibur. I mean, god damn, that really sucks. Pro Wrestling Iron closed. Well, they were doing okay. Wow. I can't believe it's Scottish Championship Wrestling closed. So no McIntyre coming up over there. We're going to have to see WXW like stay really solid. EWA closing. Damn, a lot of places are gone. A lot of places are just flashes in the pan right now. All Japan, what are we doing? We're third. I mean, Angle, Curryman is like gonna be the ace. Curryman's gonna be the fucking ace of All Japan. I swear. I mean, what's Regal's pop looking like? Pretty damn good in Japan. Still technically so viable. Benoit, of course. I mean, probably. I don't know if we're going to fucking a Puro promotion at that stage. It's good, but maybe he's. I mean, he's fighting Ishii and these fucking bangers. Kurt Angle. I don't know why IRS is having 95 matches in 2006, but alright. And then, of course, I mean, Kurt Angle, the All Japan Pro Wrestling Triple Crown champion. That is a Sabu. Oh, man. If this was real, I might be watching fucking All Japan. They got Sabu as their tag team fucking champ with Angle as the world. And Chad Coiler always fucking sticks his head in everybody's business. But he was a good worker. Curryman too, very funny. Marty Jannetty still holding down the UK. The whole UK scene just revolving around Marty Jannetty, the 5-time world heavy middleweight champion. I don't even know. Okay, I mean that's great. Triple A, Rey Mysterio, Athletic Club Wrestling, just some European promotion. I wonder what Andy Hogg's stats were like now. Probably still shit, right? No, they're okay. Like that's the great Andy Hogg. Andy Hogg might be like that guy. CMLL, nothing going on. ECWA still around, impressive. Insane Championship Wrestling. Okay, we might see something come out of this eventually. International Pro UK. Let's see. New Japan. I mean, they're gonna be going down, so they're not. Were they national? Are they losing progress? They are. They're going down in popularity. I mean, yeah, look at Noah and probably Zero, and All Japan just honing in on them. You should have had more gaijus. You should have had more foreign talent. It was a stupid decision not to. New Wrestling Evolution probably got nothing. Of course, Alex T-shirt already. Wow, that's what's his name from Solomon Crow's Sami Callihan's stable. NWA New Jersey, still looking like ECW. But let's look at TNA now. So, okay. Alright, so fucking Steve Austin is in TNA. Oh, he's on loan in TNA. Okay. So TNA is still doing okay, but gonna take some time to compete with Noah. I'll tell you that. What are the Oh, Jesus Christ. He had Ernest the Cat Miller beat the Big Show, and now he's having no contest. Why would you have Ernest the Cat Miller beat the Big Show? Oh, dude. Maybe TNA's. Maybe we gotta hope in fucking Ring of Honor. Pro Wrestling Zero is still so cool, dude. Chris Jericho now. I mean, this is gonna be like taking over New Japan really soon. really, really, really soon. Ring of Honor, what are we looking like? Oh, not good. We're not gaining pop, and they're gonna go out of business. They're gonna go out of business. That's just how it is. I mean, they had Matt Hardy. Edge was doing okay, but you don't book a lot of shows, you're gonna go out of business. You need popularity, or you kind of just die. Shimmer, I mean, I don't think that there's a lot of women that could be paid like a shit ton, so they're probably gonna be okay with their payroll. Stampede Wrestling, because who do they have? No, they don't even have like Lita or Trish or anything. Um, Toriyama Mexico, World Extreme Wrestling, World Wrestling All Stars. Guys, we have to see if any promotion can overtake Japan. I mean, we could even count Australia. We just need a Western promotion to come in and get down to business, or else Japan will continuously have a stranglehold on the wrestling business forever. And as stars are starting to get scooped up by Pro Wrestling Zero, Pro Wrestling Noah, and All Japan, it seems like American wrestling has never needed a saving grace more than now. What will happen in the next 5 years? What promotion will step up? Who will the world champions be? We have to find out, guys. Thank you for this video. Thank you for watching. I will be doing Total Extreme Wrestling content or WMA5 content every single day, so I will see you next time.